time to do that hockey. We have Rotowire's AJ Scholz here for NHL opening face-offs. So choosing between top DFS and sportsbook options for tonight's 8-game NHL slate. So AJ, let's start off with a tough decision between two teammates. The Rangers have a soft matchup against Buffalo tonight. Artemi Panarin, Mika Zibanejad will both cost you over $8K in salary. If you can only have one tonight, who's it going to be?
Well, let's start by saying I think there's no real bad option here. I think you could make a decent argument to go either ways. Both guys have racked up points this season, but for me, I'm going to go with Zibanejad because it gives me the opportunity to stack the entire first line. With Alexis Lafreniere up with Mika and Pavel Buchnevich, you can get all three guys in combined 18-4, which is pretty good when you consider it's a full first line stack. As a trio, they've racked up 5 goals, 8 helpers in their last 4 contests. And that's why I give the edge to Zibanejad over Panarin, only because you can get all those guys in at great value.
All right, Alex Ovechkin missed the team's last game against the Islanders, and Daniel Sprong filled in for him on the top line. Now, the 24-year-old netted 2 goals playing alongside Evgeny Kuznetsov. Now, if Ovi is out again tonight, is Sprong your favorite value play? He's just $3,000.
It's intriguing, and I can actually confirm, just saw this from our guys here at Rotowire, Ovi not playing tonight. So no Ovechkin tonight. But for me, there's just too much inconsistency in Sprong's game for me to trust this as more than just a one-time flash than anything else. He was actually a healthy scratch in the game before that. He was on a 9-game goal drought. Look, in terms of deep value, I'd rather look to the aforementioned Lafreniere or even barre-boulet at 2,700 for the Lightning. He scored his first NHL goal on Sunday. He's getting time on the Lightning's top line with Braden Point and Andre Palat, while also logging plenty of power play minutes. To spend less than $3K on a guy who's taking on that big of a role with the man advantage, I think is just a better option heading into tonight.
All right, let's take a look at the DK Sportsbook now. Is there any team that you'd be willing to take on the puck line tonight?
Absolutely. You know, the Blue Jackets have been floundering of late. They've gone 0-7-2 in their last 9. They're going to be out without their starting netminder, Jonas Korpisalo, for the remainder of the season. So I think this is a good opportunity to look at the Red Wings with some good value at plus 123. Thomas Greiss is actually 4-0-2 in his last 7 appearances. 0.19 goals against average. They've also been getting some offensive production with trade deadline acquisition, Jacob Vrana. It's audition time for some of these guys to prove they should be back in the fold next season. I think they're going to be motivated to keep Columbus on their heels. So, yeah, the Red Wings at plus 123, I think, is a good value tonight.
All right, which game total do you have your eye on?
I look even money, about minus 103, you can get the Lightning and Blackhawks over on 6. It's certainly possible that the Lightning approach, 6 goals on their own when you consider the Blackhawks are giving up 3 goals a game. Lightning are scoring 3 goals a game. But, the other thing here is Andre Vasilevsky has looked, less than superhuman for once. He's given up 3 or more goals in 3 of his last 4 contests. So I like the over in this one. 6 is obviously a big number here, but to get almost even money on the return is another good spot for me tonight.
All right, AJ, Slate approved pick time. What is your favorite bet or DFS play tonight?
Well, the Rangers stack is obviously one that I'm really feeling good about tonight in terms of DFS options. You could also look, if you want to go player prop, Mika Zibanejad minus 122 to score a goal, or Pavel Buchnevich at plus 135 to score a goal. I think those are both good opportunities. But look, if you want me to come up with something other than the New York Rangers today, I think the perfection line in Boston for DFS might be somewhere to look. It's a veteran group that isn't going to be happy about getting shut out by the Penguins in their last game out. I expect them to be motivated to come out, play physically against Pittsburgh, which always gets the Penguins off their game, and they'll pepper Tristan Jarry with some rubber tonight. So the Rangers are it for me, but as an alternative, Boston's perfection line could be dangerous tonight.